welcome back to the Bird's Nest. 2 posts in 1 day. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate all of you that have and who look at my videos. I really appreciate you. It's like growing. Like if I get 10 likes, I get so excited because I did several videos of not much going on or some. Anyway, let me not. Please like, comment, and subscribe. So I went to the game and it was exciting. Now I'm Team Shedeur all day, every day. So although I was hoping for the best for Gabriel, I don't want to wish bad on anyone. My whole goal was just don't do as good as Shedeur. Or you could do exactly as good as Shedeur, but it won't be good enough because Shedeur gets no reps and you get all the reps. And you get reps with the ones and Shedeur doesn't. So that that's what I was hoping for. But that first drive, I said, uh-oh, there go that supercomputer. There it go. There it is. That first drive was beautiful. So I can see where he has some potential. I don't think that he's a starting quarterback, but he has some potential there. So, well, no, that doesn't make me understand this obsession that Stefanski seems to have with him. Maybe there's ego in there. Maybe it's the fact that they took him in the 3rd round and they got to justify that. So they were really trying to coach him up. They were really trying to coach him up. And you can't coach him up to be naturally better than Shedeur. You just can't. He should not have gone before Shedeur. You guys knocked Shedeur down the depth chart for non-football reasons. So you shouldn't have expected him to be better. They keep saying that these guys went to Harvard, and apparently both of them, Stefanski and Barry, and so that's why those guys are like high on the being able to process the plays and learn them right away and tell it back to where which guy is supposed to be with the X and the O. Well, this one should slide there and to the left, to the right, whatever. So because they are Ivy League educated guys, they're really into that. Well, that's great. And it would be great if he could do both of those things. But the same thing that people have been saying all along about Dylan is that he's inconsistent. He'll have those great moments, but then he'll have just as many bad moments. And that's how it was today. So I was rooting for him, and I was really admiring that initial drive down.
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 35 toward Pennsylvania 63 West.
Okay. Exit 35. It was really beautiful. After that sack, he got sacked first and then straight down the field, just one little pass after another. He did those little passes like Jackson Dart. Exit 35. He did those little passes like Jackson Dart. No long passes, but just little ones here and there. But hey, it got him down the field, one completion after the next. So he had a very good completion percentage. 71% or something like that. But that was another thing that Dylan, he had good completions in college too. But again, that is a stat that just doesn't tell the whole story. He threw a bunch of short passes just like Jackson Dart. The coach can, I guess, call these plays for you that they know will be favorable for you if they're a good coach. And apparently Stefanski's okay, and Dable did okay for Jackson Dart too. So he really did a great job on that drive. I was very, very impressed.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 35 toward Pennsylvania 63 West.
but that was the end of that. And so you had the inconsistent play, and then the interception, the pick six, and also he had a fumble that they
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 35.
He had a fumble that they wound up scoring on also. So,
continue for 1 mile.
So, my belief, as I told you guys in my previous video, I do believe the fact that Dylan did not ball out anywhere near the level of Shedeur, except that he got a great completion percentage on a bunch of short passes. I keep telling y'all those stats don't mean anything because you don't know what they mean. It was a bunch of short passes, and on a bunch of short passes, every single one of his passes short or handing off, he's got 71% completion rate. Great. It's time for Shedeur to be moved up that depth chart, in my opinion. And maybe there's a chance now, because from what I heard on
In a quarter mile, keep left to continue on Pennsylvania 63 West Woodhaven Road.
I think it's the Ultimate Cleveland Browns Sports Show. I think that's the name of it on YouTube. Apparently, if you get incompletions, what am I supposed to do? I didn't even listen.
Keep left to continue on Pennsylvania 63 West.
If you get turnovers, Kevin Stefanski does not like that. That chaps his hide to the extreme. So, the fact that Dylan got 2 of them that resulted in touchdowns for the other team, maybe, finally, he will lose his spot on the depth chart and he needs to go to QB4. And quite frankly, if Kenny Pickett doesn't play next week, he needs to lose his spot too. You don't get to just hold on to your spot forever. Now, I've been telling y'all that too. I think Shedeur is better than both of them. But I'm trying to be diplomatic and say move him up to QB3 when I think he should be QB2. And I think that it's time for Stefanski to accept it. Bro, you trying to
In 2 miles, take the Pennsylvania 63 West exit toward US 1 South, Philadelphia.
63. Okay. You're trying to make something happen with Dylan, and it's not going to happen. You can't keep wasting Shedeur's talents and not developing him. Get him ready, because you know Flacco is not going to last. You know it. You've seen it. He hasn't played a full season in 7 years. He's not going to be the quarterback for the whole season for the Browns. And in various places, I keep hearing about the Browns not caring about what happens this season because they want a quarterback next season. From what I understand, they say that ding dang every year. When are y'all going to stop? You have Shedeur right now. Develop him. I know y'all may not like his flashiness, which has nothing to do with nothing except for the NFL having this tradition of quarterbacks need to be buttoned up CEO types. They can't have flash and sparkle and razzle dazzle like Shedeur. Why not? What is it doing to anyone that he likes jewelry? That he calls himself legendary? And guess what?
In a half mile, take the Pennsylvania 63 West exit toward US 1 South, Philadelphia.
Okay. And guess what? He is legendary. He was born to be legendary. That's why he commands the spotlight like he does. And even
take the Pennsylvania 63 West exit.
My previous video about how he thinks differently than how the NFL is used to presenting the information. Even that
in
is
a quarter
legendary.
mile, merge onto Pennsylvania 63 West Roosevelt Boulevard.
Everything about him is different. And he knows that about himself. He knows that he is unique. He is a unicorn. Stop being mad at him about that. He's Dion's son. Y'all got to get over it. And let him be who he is so that he can ball out for you. Stefanski, Hey,
Continue on Pennsylvania 63 West for half a mile.
I earned a little respect for you, your play calling, and how you can make your quarterbacks look good if they are ready to accept the plays that you give them. I gained some respect. So I believe that Shedeur can be successful with him. I hope he believes that. You know, before the season is over, can I see Shedeur hugging him and touching him the way he does everybody else that he likes, but you never have ever seen him do it with Stefanski? Can I hear Stefanski speak about Shedeur excitedly instead of anytime he gives him a compliment, he also compliments every other rookie? Like, I want to hear him talk about Shedeur the way he talks about Dylan Gabriel. Sticking up for Dylan and making excuses for him and all that. I mean, he's really into Dylan. I want to see that for Shedeur because he's a better player. He's been showing it. I've been saying it.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
Since rookie minicamp, all the way through OTAs, all the way through mandatory minicamp, all the way through training camp, he keeps showing it, and you just keep ignoring it. I hope that the time comes that he will embrace Shedeur. So that's that. I just wanted to do my after game recap. If you guys didn't see it,
Take the next right, then turn right.
Didn't know how the outcome of the game was. Dylan started out awesome, and then that was the end of that. He wasn't awesome anymore. But that's that. You guys have a good rest of your weekend. I probably will not be checking in until next week when Shedeur is expected to play, and who knows who else is going to play. But they said the Browns announced that Shedeur should play next week, because I wasn't sure how long the starters were going to play. They said the starters were going to play a substantial amount of the game next week, so I don't know how it's going to work out now. And the fact that they want Shedeur to get more reps tells me that they are thinking about him. They're thinking about him. They're starting to think, okay, maybe this is our guy. So we'll see how that goes. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend. Love you guys. Thank you for watching Aunt Bird on the Bird's Nest. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Mwah.